True feed they go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I'll make we talk. Through media radio.
Of Chinese enterprises to Sierra Leone to support the development of the country's printing industry. The successful completion and commissioning of this modern printing plant would not have been possible without the strong support of the two embassies, the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, and the close cooperation of various government authorities in Sierra Leone. It stands as a landmark achievement of in-depth China-Sierra Leone cooperation.
今后所有的官方文件、证书乃至教育部教材都在本国印刷，不再依赖进口，保障了塞拉利昂国家信息安全，在提高效率的同时又降低了成本。
From now on, official documents, certificates, textbooks, and many other important materials will be printed locally in Sierra Leone, reducing reliance on imports and helping to safeguard the country's information security. At the same time, this will improve efficiency while significantly lowering costs.
我们将通过印刷行业的发展，带动上下游产业链，创造更多的就业机会，推动本地化制造的发展，为塞拉利昂吸引更多投资。我们将持续引进先进的印刷技术和设备，培养本地印刷人才，为本地学校对接印刷专业课程。我们将为塞拉利昂政府和社会大众提供高品质一站式印刷服务，并以塞拉利昂为战略起点，深耕西非，辐射整个非洲大陆。
Through the development of the printing industry, we will also promote the growth of upstream and downstream industrial chains, create more employment opportunities, and support the development of local manufacturing, thereby attracting greater investment to Sierra Leone. We will continue to introduce advanced printing technologies and equipment, cultivate local printing professionals, and cooperate with local schools to launch printing-related courses. We will deliver high-quality, one-stop printing services for the Sierra Leonean government and the general public. With Sierra Leone as our strategic hub, we look forward to expanding our presence across West Africa and throughout Africa.
企业将秉承以人为本的理念，保障员工权益，搭建成长平台，让每一个员工在这里安心的工作，稳步成长，共享发展红利。
Guided by a people-centered philosophy, our company will fully protect employees' rights and interests and build platforms for career development. We hope every employee can work with confidence, grow professionally, and share in the company's development and success.
最后，祝愿中塞两国友谊天长地久，祝愿大家身体健康。谢谢大家 ，Thank you.
May the friendship between China and Sierra Leone continue to flourish. I wish you all good health and happiness. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, indeed, partnerships build nations. the government of this country, through His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio, believes in public-private partnerships. And we are seeing the result of that today. Apart from partnerships, there is also diplomacy. It is not only conducted in conference rooms or in embassies. Sometimes diplomacy comes in containers with equipment, technology, and of course, opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sierra Leone
representatives of the government of the People's Republic of China, the leader of the Gemini Group. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is both a privilege and an honor to stand before you today on this historic occasion, the commissioning of the newly refurbished and transformed Sierra Leone Printing Department into an ultra-modern, state-of-the-art printing facility. This movement represents far more than the unveiling of infrastructure. It symbolizes progress, partnership, and the shared vision of two nations committed to development and mutual prosperity. Today, we celebrate not only a physical transformation, but also a strategic milestone in Sierra Leone's journey towards modernization. The revitalization of this printing department is a testament to what can be achieved through purposeful collaboration, forward-thinking leadership, and a commitment to national development. This achievement would not have been possible without the strong partnership between the government of Sierra Leone, the Gemini Group from China, and the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, headed by my esteemed minister. It reflects the spirit of the Belt and Road Initiative, a framework that continues to foster connectivity, cooperation, and shared growth across continents. The Right Honorable Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the relationship between Sierra Leone and China has evolved into a model of South-South cooperation, one rooted in mutual respect, trust, and tangible results. From infrastructure development to education, from healthcare to agriculture, this partnership has delivered real impact in the lives of our people. We have witnessed the construction of roads and bridges that connect communities, the strengthening of healthcare systems that save lives, the expansion of educational opportunities that empowers our youth, and agricultural support that enhances food security. Today, we add another significant achievement to this growing list of modernization of our national printing capability. This facility will play a critical role in strengthening government communication, enhancing transparency, and supporting civic education. It will enable the efficient production of secure documents, educational materials, and public information, key pillars in building an informed and engaged citizen. Allow me, at this juncture, to pay special tribute to His Excellency, the President, Dr. Julius Maada Bio, and his astute and able deputy, the Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Jalo, for their astute and visionary leadership. Under their guidance, Sierra Leone has embraced strategic partnerships that align with national priorities and global opportunities. This commitment to fostering strong bilateral relations with China has opened doors for transformative projects such as this one. Your Excellency, your leadership continues to position Sierra Leone as a nation that is open for partnership, committed to progress, and determined to deliver tangible benefit to its people. Distinguished guests, the involvement of the Gemini Group underscores the confidence that international partners have in Sierra Leone's development agenda. It is also a reflection of China's enduring commitment to supporting Africa's growth through practical and impactful investment. As we commission this facility today, let it serve as a beacon of what is possible when nations work together in unity of purpose. Let it also remind us that development is not merely about infrastructure, but about empowering people, strengthening institutions, and building a future that is inclusive and sustainable. In closing, I wish to reaffirm our collective commitment to deepening the ties between Sierra Leone and China. May the partnership continue to flourish, bringing even greater opportunities for innovation, investment, and shared prosperity. Let this commissioning mark not an end, but a new beginning, a renewed chapter in our journey towards national transformation and international cooperation. I thank you all, and I wish the Sierra Leone Printing Department continued success in its new modern era. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I said it. Diplomacy is not just in the embassies and conference rooms. It comes in containers, it comes with technology, partnerships, empowerment. And that has just been said there by distinguished Ambassador Dr. Abu Karim. Thank you again. Sierra Leone's ambassador to the People's Republic of China. Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed further into the formal event, we'll now pause for a brief cultural interlude. You know why? No matter how advanced technology becomes, culture, be it Sierra Leonean or Chinese culture, there will always remain our greatest original print. So, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy this cultural performance from stage to stage marshal.
无数里无家。
Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Partnerships are not just in technology sharing, right? It's also about cultural exchange, cultural diplomacy. If you enjoy that rendition, please let's clap again. Thank you so much. This is one of the few performances that I didn't see Sierra Leoneans moving forward to put some cash in the cash box. I don't know why people are ashamed, or vice presidents, you don't know, but you know I'm going up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker. He needs a lot of introduction. No, let me be serious about this. He's my boss. Our next speaker is a man who has mastered one of the most difficult assignments in public service. Explaining government policy to Sierra Leoneans before social media exchanges the story completely is not easy. Our next speaker is youthful, articulate, energetic, intellectually restless. He's a minister who can move civic education to digital innovation. From policy language to street Kaneke language. And from cabinet discussions to social media trends. All of this before lunchtime, when a good number of us were running to his office to have some freshly cooked lafidi and fried fish. I've done that a couple of times. Thank you. Some say he does not sleep. Others say he survives entirely on ideas, strategies, and press briefings. And in fairness, when you supervise information in Sierra Leone, sleep itself becomes luxury, because the misinformation superhighway exists here. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise in recognition and warmly welcome the Honorable Minister of Information and Civic Education, my own minister, Mr. Chernobyl. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Director General Josephine Kamara, and for your excellent handling of today's event. The Honorable Vice President, my boss, my cutter, a very distinguished public leader in Sierra Leone. I'll put hands together for the Honorable Vice President. Thank you, sir. My colleagues, ministers of government, the chairman of the China Gaming Group, and the leadership and your team on the China Gaming Group, thank you for your partnership. The staff, the leadership and staff of the government printing. I'm not clap for yourself, for the government printer. Government printer on there. Government printer on there. Distinguished Excellencies, my senior brother, Salon Ambassador to China, thank you, sir. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Salon family, good morning. My heart is full. This morning I was thinking about what to say, and I thought I would just try to tell a simple story. When I had the privilege of being appointed to this position, Honorable VP, I went to talk to you about this position and the institutions that were left. We used to be a big ministry. My leader, we had this conversation. A lot of the revenue generating parts of the ministry ended up with the Ministry of Communication, Technology and Innovation. We were left with a lot of public service, very important institutions. But we had one that had only potential, the government printing department. In the early days of my tenure, I made a stop here. At the time, I was deputized by Yusuf Keketoma Santi, who is now the press secretary. We came, we can't meet him also. We can't work on Honorable Vice President, when we walk into Usa now, we could not come here and have been dirty. No, not to just scrap Usa also. It was a combination of scrap and debt. It was a junkyard. There was nothing in here. There was nothing here. What was left? We saw when I go see the main hall. There was nothing there. There was scrap machine. We had 3 small rooms with a few machines that worked. We had 1 small room, so 1 computer there, and 1 small printer there.
Thirty, 40 years working here. I remember, I think I reported to you that the government printer, you get people who don't say they need to pay them better, but in the day. Me and Sumak in the laugh. Some of them were paid below the minimum wage. Some had been here for years. But apparently there is something about printing. It is a vocation. It requires a certain level of dedication, a dedication that is a call to duty. And the staff who have been work here, they had that. So we had those two magical elements: a massive infrastructure, huge potential, a dedicated leader, and the staff. But no investment and no resources. I spoke to His Excellency the President, I spoke to the Honorable Vice President, and they both gave us a simple charge: wanna find an innovative solution for let we revive the government's printer. Then we started that journey. On this journey to look for an investor for government printer, we have traveled the world. We have spoken to investors in Eastern Europe. We have spoken to investors in Turkey, investors in China. I traveled to Canada. We were looking for an investor. When we showed them what the potential was, everybody want to come. But when they come and see sometimes what it will require to move from Usaude to this comfort and beauty and this modernization, we got some false starts. But then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala led us to China and to our brother, the ambassador, which is why he was here speaking today, the Salon ambassador to the People's Republic of China, Dr. Abubakar Karim. Now, clap for her one more time, please. I went to China first. We met different partners. Each person I spoke to, I said, we have an investment that needs an investor. And then I left. I prepared a brief. One day I got a call that we have some people who have shown interest and they want to come. As soon as they come, we show their ad and say, this is an investment that we'll put our monies into. Ladies and gentlemen, long story short, there's been ups and downs, false starts and setbacks. But by the grace of Allah, with the support of His Excellency, with the support of my colleagues, the members of cabinet who are here. I want to clap for the members of cabinet who are here. Because we brought a joint venture agreement that was innovative. I want to be clear on what's in this agreement. The government of Sierra Leone gets 30%. The China Dimming Group gets 70%. That's the agreement that we signed. But we moved from a place where we were getting almost no revenue to now getting immediately significant revenue. And it's not just that. The government of Sierra Leone not put a single cent in direct cash. But we had assets, as I've mentioned. And we saved and we negotiated one big thing: to maintain the staff. It's something the Honorable Vice President always talks about. We need to keep with staff and reserve them and protect their job. That was important to us. We also insisted that it will not just be the people from the People's Republic of China, then they come with their expertise and then go. But we partnered with the university there, and we agreed with my sister, the Minister of Technical and Higher Education, and the Minister of Basic and Secondary Education, I make the two there today, that it will be a project also that has direct capacity transfer and capacity training as a core component of this project. So we not just get the expert from China, they come, but then they train with Sierra Leonean them. So we'll get printing expert them for fix the machine the way they can hire, and at the end of this partnership, Salon will take over fully again and go able to run the Salon government printer. Friends, this partnership brings a beauty. As you can see, we did not just want to revive. We wanted to make it beautiful. Because President Bio wants beautiful. Because Sierra Leone deserves beautiful. It's not just beauty because it's cosmetic. But I'll tell you something. The ambition for let this become the biggest, the most powerful printing facility, factory now the subcontinent, now West Africa. That's our ambition, and we're going to achieve it. And already, as you will see, we have transformed the way printing is done. The people the way are journalists, the way they are, where they print their newspaper, then will tell you that's now, starting now, we get the capacity for print pretty much all the newspaper in Asalo where they print now. We can print them all in 30 minutes, all combined inside the facility we're gonna have. For the first time, the Salone government newspaper, the Daily Mail, is back out, and we're proud to announce that it is the first national freely distributed newspaper. We're not the seller. We'll print an IR, we'll distribute them freely to all government offices, and everybody who wants a copy will get a copy of the government Daily Mail newspaper because of this investment and because of this partnership. We're changing the face of this. This is not possible without President Bio in leadership and in vision and the charge and the incredible honor we give me for serve alongside my brother, the Deputy Minister, and we outstanding Permanent Secretary, Mr. Andrew Kamara, when our two been good together at China for go seal this deal. It is not possible without the mentorship and the personal support of you, Honorable Vice President. I want to know, say the Vice President not just there today for represent a boss, but even if he not been the camp, if his boss been there, today will be a day to pay tribute to him. When this paper first came, a cabinet, sub-cabinet, we didn't have a chance. We went to speak to him from the beginning. He directed us. He guided us. He mentored us in this process. And he has supported us in every single step of the journey. And now by God in faith and grace, and now you there today for opening this up. I want to give the Honorable Vice President another round of applause. And thank you, sir, for your incredible support. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, if I say I did talk, I will talk too much. But I want to know, say, we're just getting started. What you will see today when I posted this short video, almost 80 to 90% of the comments were all just a 3-letter word. Wow. I saw President Bioge for do them 2028 and going forward. We just give all my waiting. When I talk like how they get there? Every day we they get there. Wow. We are just going to keep wowing you with delivery. But for this institution, we're also doing the hard work. Since 1950, when they officially established them, it has only been a department, sir, under the ministry. Our ambition now is for transitional into a semi-autonomous agency. We will get a full director general in the government printer will transform that, because right now I just get a legal entity on their own. So now the ministry they sign on their behalf. We want it to become, because it is grown finally after over 100 years. We're doing that work with PSIU and other people. We're also making sure that we'll bring a new act for the government printing department to Parliament. We'll look forward to all on our support. The final message will be this. There's one thing to do this beauty. There's another thing for us to support it and to maintain it. To the staff here, let us guard this place with passion and with patriotic pride. Salone safe, we deserve something beautiful. We deserve to come to an event, to a place where we all look, we say we're proud for in a place we find so. One less school picking and go the Canaya for can see, we'll create a museum here. Let them see the how printing used to be in 1700s to Usaudi so today. We're going to display some of the old machines here. We want to get university students for the Kaya. So we ask the staff first for maintain here. But they ask my colleagues, I'm glad the 2 ministers of education there. When we get contract for printing, when I come a government printing department. businesses na salon, private sector, newspapers, please come to the government printing department. Because when you do that, the money comes back into the national coffers. The money comes back to the people of Sierra Leone, and we'll use that money for move this country go before. With commitment to Una, Una just begin see the small parts. By the time when they go to SLBC, Madam Director General, Honorable Vice President, you also charged us to transform the national broadcaster. I want to just tell you people, keep your eyes open. We are on our way. The next big invitation, I want to go can see waiting what they do for transform the national broadcaster. And we will make sure so we answer with the same 3 words that we did on my Facebook page. Wow. Wow. When I watch this video for the final wow. Thank you very much.
For long term, the government printing department has been the official printer with all man na salon believe. But as the technology begin to change, the industry itself begin to move fast. Them long-term machine not be able for the fine work. Them not be able to work quick one, and self not be able to stand the competition. But the mission not been tackled. With better joint hand, bold investment, and one vision, the transformation begin now. Today, the government printing department will enter the new era with world-class technology, new infrastructure, and sober security printing system. The government printing department will take a rightful place as the #1 master sabi printer na salon. Creating opportunities, strengthening institutions. Driving innovation, restoring national pride, from impact cap, painting the future of a nation.
strategies. So maintenance, 9 are the other watchword. Let me think, maintenance. Responsibilities in an entire republic. It is a steady hand coordinating policy implementation across sectors. A bridge between vision and execution. And perhaps one of the few men in Sierra Leone who receives phone calls every minute that begins with, Mr. Vice President, just one small issue, no more. Issues may be small, but he carries them. Ladies and gentlemen, representing His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Julius Maada, please rise and join me in giving a distinguished and thunderous welcome to the Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Mohamed Jala. Let's give a thunderous clap to this man.
Thank you. Kindly sit down, please. Thank you, Madam NC. We know each other very well. I don't study Madam NC since about 14 years. We grew up together in Conody Street while she was attending the Holy Rosary Secondary School. That is the from one of our community. We come a long way. Thank you very much, Madam MC. Wow. Wow. When you stand from where I am standing and you see the government printing department, you see leadership, you see vision, and you see the commitment. That is why every day I tell people that governance is a very serious business. Governance is not a drama, and it is not social dramaturgy. It is a very serious business. And when you see this, you know that governance is a very serious business. It is designed to transform a nation. It is designed as a vehicle to drive development and transform the lives of people. On that note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me start with the protocol. First, Honorable Minister of Information and Civic Education and Honorable Ministers, Cabinet Ministers that are here today to grace this transformative and historic making event, the leader of government business, the Deputy Ambassador of China to Sierra Leone, and our able and capable Ambassador of Sierra Leone to the People's Republic of China, the government printer, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I must say that on behalf of His Excellency the President, the government, and the people of this country, I want to formally welcome you to this historic event, because the government printer didn't welcome us, he delivered a statement. So I am going to welcome you to the government printing department. So you are all welcome. And I'm very happy you are part of this history we are making here today. Because today is a historic day for Sierra Leone. Today, we are not simply reopening a department, we are restoring national pride. We are modernizing state capacity. And we are demonstrating once again that this government is committed to transforming all institutions into agents of national development. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for many years, the government printing department stood as a reminder of decline and under investment. Its machinery, like the minister just said, had become obsolete. Its systems were outdated. Its productive capacity weakened. And a strategic national institution that should have been supporting governance, education, commerce, and national security was struggling to fulfill its mandate. As a consequence, Sierra Leone increasingly relied on foreign and private printing services for critical national assignments, often at high cost to the taxpayer, with delays in service delivery and growing concerns about confidentiality and national security. Ladies and gentlemen, this government, the government of His Excellency President Julius Marabio, refused to accept that situation as permanent, because our vision for Sierra Leone is not a vision of dependency. It is a vision of productivity. It is a vision of innovation. It is a vision of self-reliance. That is why today's launch represents far more than unveiling modern machinery. It represents, indeed, the birth of a new era. An era in which Sierra Leone can proudly say that world-class printing can be done at home and in this very infrastructure. An era in which our country can produce high-quality newspapers, textbooks, notebooks, certificates, government gazette, examination materials, official documents, and commercial publications with speed, efficiency, security, and in line with international standards. An era in which Sierra Leone positions itself as the premier printing frontier in the sub-region. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today we are very proud as Sierra Leoneans to be able to build an infrastructure that we can be proud of in the region, where our sister countries, Ghana, Guinea, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, will come to Sierra Leone to print and to publish. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, through this innovative partnership between the government of Sierra Leone and the Deming Group, we have transformed this once neglected institution into a modern industrial printing hub equipped with advanced digital and offset printing technology, post-processing systems, exhibition facilities, training spaces, offices, and a remarkable showroom that stands today as one of the most impressive industrial spaces in our capital city, Freetown. Its transformation has already attracted investment exceeding $2 million, and over $5 million will be invested here in the next 2 years as this facility continues to expand and modernize. This, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, is exactly the kind of transformation envisioned under our Big 5 Game Changers agenda, especially our national commitment to technology and innovation as drivers of economic growth, industrialization, and public sector efficiency. Ladies and gentlemen, this project that we are launching today is important for several reasons. I will name them. First, It modernizes a strategic national institution and transitions to the printing industry into the digital age. Second, it strengthens national self-reliance by reducing our dependence on external printing services and preserving valuable foreign exchange. Third, it improves the integrity and security of sensitive documents, including certificates, diplomas, and examination materials. It also lays the foundation for us as a country to eventually transition to printing and managing additional sensitive national documents locally, including passports and other documents. Fourth, it creates jobs and builds local technical expertise through technology transfer and skills development. Fifth, it strengthens our Made in Sierra Leone agenda by enabling local production capacity with world-class standards. And finally, it transforms a state-owned enterprise from a financial burden on government into a productive and revenue-generating institution. The vision is clear. By the end of 2026, the government printing department should become financially self-sustaining without direct budgetary support from government. Instead, very, very important, instead of consuming public resources, the government printing department will now contribute taxes, generate revenue, support economic activity, and strengthen our national economy. This, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, is one of the underlying government objectives to diversify the economy. One thing that this government has succeeded in doing over the years, because of the pressing international pressure and also the demand to finance our own development, this government over the last couple of years has focused on diversifying the economy. Areas before that we used to call social infrastructure, meaning areas where government used to spend money, like the government printing department, like tourism, like agriculture, like marine resources. Those are areas we are now transforming into engines of economic growth. Today, agriculture is providing huge potential for job creation, for value addition, and for increased revenue to government. Tourism is now a revenue-generating institution. Marine resources is also a fastly growing revenue-generating institution. And today I am very confident to say that the government printing department is also going to become a fastly government revenue-generating institution. This is all what diversification is about. When you are growing up, building an economy in a very difficult international environment, where development aid is closing down, and governments are expected to generate the money that they need to finance education, health, governance, we have to be very serious about transforming institutions that takes government revenue to institutions that create revenue to support government in development financing. And I want to use the opportunity to thank the Honorable Minister of Information, to thank the Ambassador, and to thank the People's Republic of China, and to thank all the people that have made this possible today. I thank you on behalf of His Excellency the President, and the President asked me to congratulate you for this very important day. Congratulations. In addition, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this project also demonstrate the enduring strength of the relationship between Sierra Leone and the People's Republic of China. I wish to sincerely thank the government and the people of China for their continued friendship and support to Sierra Leone's development. I want to particularly commend the DMIG group of companies for believing in Sierra Leone and for partnering with us to deliver this transformation in record time. Thank you very much. This collaboration is a shining example of what somebody just highlighted, a South-South cooperation producing tangible results for ordinary citizens. I also want to pay, on a personal note, a personal tribute to the Minister of Information and Civic Education. This is what we expect of government ministers, for his exceptional leadership and commitment in driving this partnership from conception to execution. Minister Ba and his team have worked very hard to drive the successful completion of this project. Honorable Minister, Deputy Minister, Permanent Secretary, and your team, on behalf of His Excellency the President, let me once again thank you. Thank you for getting us to where we are today. I equally commend the government printer, Mr. Salim Usuma, officials of the Ministry of Finance, the Attorney General's Office, and more importantly, our embassy and our ambassador in China, and all those who made this project a reality today. This achievement belongs to all of you. As I walk through this facility this morning and saw this massive, and I believe this should not only be reduced to a showroom, this will host very important government programs and government facilities. I would like to see government ministries bringing functions here so that we can showcase what we can do when you have steady, committed, and supportive leadership. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, because this institution is now more than a printing press, it is a vivid realization that institutions can rise again. I must say, this government that I have already highlighted will continue to invest in modernization. We will continue to strengthen national institutions and will continue to pursue partnership that will deliver measurable results for the people of Sierra Leone. Today, I must say, we are celebrating transformation. Today, we are celebrating innovation. Today, we are celebrating national ambition. And today, we are more importantly celebrating confidence in our people to deliver with concrete results. And this is an evidence of concrete and tangible results. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, honorable ministers, and our colleagues from China, it is in this spirit, forward-looking spirit, this spirit to modernize Sierra Leone, this spirit to move the development of this country, that I officially launched the newly transformed and modernized government printing department of Sierra Leone. Thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Vice President Dr. Mohamed Children Shalom, for those inspiring remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, If there are no photos, they usually say apparently the event did not happen. We will take photos, but before that, let's put our hands together again. Let me respectfully invite His Excellency, the Vice President, the Honorable Minister, Mr. Chernobog, the Chairman of the China Main Group, the Government Printer, all ministers in this room, and deputy ministers, leader of government, business, and members of parliament present here, heads of MDAs, the deputy ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Sierra Leone, and myself, the chairman. I'd like to invite you outside for the unveiling of this building or this infrastructure. But before that, let us all rise for If you heard your name, please remain standing, and I respectfully ask Mr. Vice President to lead the way. The rest of us, please be seated. The Vice
We proceed to the unveiling Your Vice President will unveil the plaque, and after that we'll proceed to
On FM 103.9.
Now God we dey pray, not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For Salon, we go stand tall. Radio, true PJ.
One voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night. Because we believe in hard work and faith to Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we alright for know the truth. Now that make we go protect the truth.
Unveil the plaque, and after that we'll proceed to the cutting of the ribbon and photo opportunity first, and then the cutting of the ribbon, and then a tour of the property. Please mind the steps.
Thank you very much. You'll hear out there. But, all right, when I want me, hold on. Hold on. Thank you for the Honorable President, on behalf of the Excellency, official plaque in department. So, Vice President. Ona for una yon. Ke epa na wala ulang for you know gula.
The government printing department modernized and rebranded partnership. The Ming Yimo Printing Company officially unveiled by His Excellency President on May 29, 2026. Congratulations.
We'll do some pictures on the steps. No problem. So, we'll do. Hey, Chairman. Welcome. Okay, the first pictures.
The first pictures we'll have here. We have the
True big